Hey everyone, this is StreamSeer444, and I'm going to be doing a quick read. I'm in between, I'm watching football. My 49ers are playing right now against the Giants, so they're at halftime, so I said let me jump in here. So I was shuffling from this deck right here, which I am converting to an actual deck of cards. So after a while, I probably won't use these anymore because I'm converting them to an actual deck to be made. If any of you are interested in any of the decks that I do have made, you can go on my website. Or if you have questions, you can email me or put it in the comments regarding any particular deck, because some of these are my personal decks that I created. So anyways, while I was shuffling, these two cards flew out, confirmed by the World card. I'm not liking this energy. It feels like somebody has the potential to be very violent towards another person because this person has grown. They've seen some level of growth with someone and they feel threatened by it. With violent and they feel threatened by your growth coming out with the World card, it's like someone may feel like something is over, and maybe that somebody is elevating or somebody is completing something like a graduation, or something is taken off for someone. Someone may be traveling or planning to take a flight or something, or someone just got a promotion, or they could be in some type of position of authority or about to be, and someone feels threatened by someone's elevation, and someone has the potential to get violent with someone. So please be careful if you know you're dealing with someone who is like this. We have the King of Wands, so someone could be in a fire sign, Aries, Leo, Sag, or this could just speak of the energy that someone in the collective is in. They're going after their goals. Someone could be a CEO, someone could be, their own boss. Somebody is like in charge, not only on of their life, but they could be in charge of some type of business, or you're like a boss. Something here where somebody feels threatened, okay? Or there's a boss that feels threatened by a worker who is elevating, who's growing. You know what I'm saying? Something is going on and it doesn't look good. You got the Ace of Coins. Somebody's getting new opportunities. With the Ace of Coins, this speaks of some type of financial growth, opportunities that are coming in. I feel like somebody's life is changing, and it's offensive to someone. I don't know why, but someone is bothered almost to the point where they can actually try to inflict some type of harm. So let's take a look here and see who is this person who feels threatened. For some of you, this may not be your situation. This could be happening to someone around you. This could be happening to a friend, a family member. It could be happening to a coworker. But we have Cancer, Pisces energy with the Chariot out here. I believe it's Cancer energy. Tell me more about this Chariot. This Chariot is moving on from some type of hard time, some difficult challenges. Somebody's moving forward here. Someone could be like a motorsports or something like that. Someone could have just recently brought a new one, a black and white one, or something very sporty, like a sports vehicle or something. But it doesn't have to be. Somebody here, the Seven of Cups, for some of you, it is a water sign who has been very judgmental and critical of someone, or you could be a water sign and someone's very critical of you. With the Seven of Cups, someone seems to be very confused about what someone is doing, or someone maybe feel like they're being left out of a situation because someone may not be sharing with them everything that someone's doing. You have the Five of Cups. Somebody here is in some type of sadness, grief, or despair over an old friend. Six of Cups. This could be someone you've grown up with. This could be a relative, like I said, an old friend. It could be an ex. Somebody's in the Six of Cups, the Three of Swords, and the Five of Cups with the Seven of Cups. Somebody's very like confused, and there's the Star about someone's decision. Maybe with the World card, someone is making a choice to let something go, and someone has the potential to be violent. Okay. This feels like ego here. The Six of Cups is coming back out here again. So this is someone who someone knows, is very familiar with, someone's very close to. If you have a daughter, a son, a relative, or someone who is, maybe they're elevating, they're growing, something in their life is changing. If you know that they have like a partner who is extremely jealous, you might want them to, you may want to, I don't know how you would approach the situation, but somebody here has the potential to try to harm someone because of jealousy here. What's the connection here with this person? The Star. Somebody could be an Aquarius. Someone is just very positive. Someone is like faithful. Someone is very hopeful. That somebody just like, they have faith. This could be a praying person. This is someone who could be into spirituality. Someone who believes in like they could believe in, like I'm seeing with this little planet thing, the universe, energy, something like that. And there is someone here within the Eight of Swords and the Devil here. Somebody who overindulges. Someone here who could be very obsessive. Someone here who could have addictions. Someone here who could be they could be trapped in their mind. They could feel stuck in their life. They could be someone who may have even wanted this person to indulge with them or continue to be a part of some type of negative energy cycle. This person could have anger issues. I see someone in the Nine of Cups and somebody's on the phone. So somebody could reach out to someone, call someone. But I feel like somebody sees another person. The wish is coming true. Look at the Tower. Scorpio energy. The Lovers, Gemini energy. Someone could be mad because they didn't get chosen. Or someone could be mad because they didn't choose someone. And have the potential now to become very violent because of their own choices. I'm also getting that this could be a third-party interference. This could be somebody who is taking their anger out on someone else. Eight of Cups. Someone could be taking their anger out on someone else. Maybe at some time someone was a part of a third-party situation. Someone could have, chose to release themselves, to let go of that, and somebody could be taking that energy out on another person. Who is this who is getting some type of violent acts, or who is this? Is this towards the collective or someone else? The Page of Cups. Hopefully this is not towards a child. I hope this is not someone taking their anger out on someone's child or towards a child here who is very inspirational, very positive. Someone here who has a bright future ahead of them. I hope this is not a situation where there's a parent who is taking their taking their dissatisfaction with their own life out on a child. Six of Wands. There's a little girl on here. There's a little boy on here. Okay? So I feel like somebody here could want to show up better than they actually are. And because they're not showing up the way they thought they would appear to somebody, they could be trying to lash out or come at someone real crazy. So someone needs to be careful about their kids. If you're with someone or you have an ex who is like, has the potential to be violent, or maybe some things are going on in their personal life. Yeah, because somebody here is experiencing success. Somebody here is manifesting options, opportunities in their life. Someone could do something on a computer. Someone could do something creatively, Someone's using their creative energy to manifest something positive, and somebody else feels threatened by it. It's almost like you can't look at the page of, this is a Page of Swords. It's more like child energy, or somebody's younger than someone. This could definitely be a family setting. There's a Queen of Cups here too. Yeah, because somebody feels like they're falling behind. So I don't know if this is somebody who's jealous of their child, or if this is sibling rivalry, or if somebody is jealous of their of a spouse or a former spouse. If you are serious, then you would. Yeah, because if somebody was really serious about their life, then they would take action towards fulfilling their own dreams. I feel like somebody may tell someone, if you're serious about something that you want to do, then you would take the steps to do it. But I feel like somebody is hating on someone here because they're not doing much with themselves. I don't like that devil energy. Somebody here with the Eight of Cups, someone could have definitely walked away from someone, disconnected from someone, or somebody is trying to, somebody feels threatened. Somebody feels threatened and they may want to leave a relationship. I mean, if they want to leave, then let them go, because this is someone who's jealous. You put me in danger with your reckless decisions. Yeah, somebody here could be reckless, make very poor decisions, and somebody doesn't trust them. Somebody doesn't feel safe with them. This could be somebody who overindulges when it comes to like partnerships. They could deal with multiple people at one time. Somebody here, I feel like, is being left behind because they take too many risks. Someone doesn't want to be a part of that. Somebody's got their head on straight and another person doesn't. Look, hidden enemy. Somebody's a hidden enemy to someone. Instead of wishing someone well, they're actually speaking negatively about someone, or, I don't like this because of the fact that I just saw like child energy of like a child. Let me go to my other deck here. Give me something more about this here. The signs that are out here, and it doesn't always apply. You have Aquarius. You have lots of water. Capricorn. I forget what the major arcanas are, but you have the World card, the Magician, the Devil, the Chariot, Cancer energy. I don't see, the only thing I don't see out here is Earth energy. No. Judgment. I feel like somebody is going to be protected from this energy, but I want to see something like, what's up with this person who's this hidden enemy? It feels like someone who's very close to someone, a family member, caught up. Yes, caught up, finding evidence, getting caught cheating. Like I said, this could be someone who's getting caught up, living a double life, and things may not be going well for them, and they're feeling threatened because someone else, I'm hearing the one that got away. Someone else could have removed themselves, left the situation, and they feel threatened because someone chose not to stay in a mess with them, because this person is toxic. You have toxic right here. Somebody's getting caught up. Somebody's being exposed for being very toxic, for being someone who's, putting on a show. This could be someone who can show their ass, or this is someone who could be in entertainment, or you could be, someone else could be in entertainment, show business or something like that, or it just speaks to this person being extremely toxic and wanting to embarrass someone or put on a show to try to make someone look bad or feel bad. You have keeping a promise here. So somebody wants to keep a promise. I feel also like there is, look at this, anger management. Who the fuck is, sorry guys, excuse me, who is this that's, somebody needs anger management. Somebody's like keeping a promise. What's this promise? Who's keeping a promise? Knowing they effed up. So I feel like somebody wants to keep a promise to someone who they messed up with. Somebody could be letting someone go. I'm telling you, somebody could be outgrowing a relationship. letting someone go, and they could be interested in this star energy, but there's somebody who's attached to them, could be, who is getting evidence, red lipstick stains, that this person has their eyes. This person watching somebody. This is giving me multiple messages here, because somebody here knows that they effed up. Someone's gotten caught up cheating, or just, you know, whatever they were doing that has them feeling stuck. But there's somebody who feels threatened by another person's elevation. If this is someone who you have cut off, I wouldn't want them back around. They either have someone attached to them who is getting evidence that this person, you know, wants to reconcile. Somebody may want to keep some promise to you, or this person is trying to keep a promise that they made to someone who they really can't take it anymore, because they feel like this person is jealous or keeping up a lot of drama, because of this person is growing. This person could have had an encounter here with a divine feminine or divine masculine, and this person is starting to change. Somebody doesn't like the influence that maybe a divine feminine has had, or a divine masculine has had on someone. They feel threatened. Maybe someone is trying to change and somebody doesn't like that. I already knowing the tea and investigating. Somebody's watching somebody, trying to see what move they're going to make. It almost feels like somebody's watching someone so much, trying to see where they're going, or what they're doing, what they're about to do, or what they're about to do next. It's like this person leaves from the table with her to go sit and eat alone so that they can watch someone with investigating. I don't like the violence. Why is someone wanting to get violent? I don't like that. Game over in the reverse, because someone doesn't want something to be over. Fighting for what you love. Claiming what's yours. Love is a battlefield. It is coming in the reverse. So it feels like someone doesn't want something to be over, but they're unable to fight for it right now, or something like that. They're not able to claim something that they feel is theirs. At the same time, I don't like the violence and the feel threatened, because this could be someone who was very jealous when they were in a connection with someone, and this could have been the reason why something ended, because someone was in this devil energy. Yeah, look, insecure. Somebody comes off very insecure. Either the person who this divine feminine or divine masculine left alone, or the person who they are with. Something's going on here with somebody feeling insecure and being violent. Sexual protection. Yeah, somebody could have left a situation to protect themselves sexually, because someone was definitely in the devil energy. What is this person's plans? Kicked to the curb. Somebody's getting kicked to the curb, or got kicked to the curb here. Who's getting kicked to the curb? It's almost like there's a karmic energy who is... Look at the Wheel of Fortune peeking out. Somebody is going in a direction where there's wealth, success, positivity, like lucrative income, popularity. Something positive is changing for someone. Someone else is either got kicked to the curb before somebody bossed up, or somebody's watching somebody inherit something, and it bothers them that they got caught up in some type of situation. It bothers them that they were kicked to the curb. They don't want something to be over, though, but I mean, their actions show that if they were serious about a relationship, they would have invested. If they were serious about, you know, whatever this is, whatever they were supposed to keep a promise about, if they were serious about it, then they would have done it. I feel like somebody wants to try to come back and fulfill a promise that they made to you, but it's too late. Look, Four of Cups, you don't want it. Matter of fact, you got your own gift that somebody else already gave you, or you brought it for yourself. Somebody wants to give you a gift or give you something, but it's like you don't need it. You don't want it. Somebody's like a day late and a dollar short. Hangman, bottom of the deck. Yeah, Temperance, Sagittarius energy. It's like somebody waited too long, too late, or they connected with somebody who was hating on you or hating on them. And it's like somebody wants to know, like, can I come back? Or somebody's wondering. Somebody else could just be worried. It feels like somebody's watching another person who is probably minding their business. And they are, hold on, I'm getting another deck. And they are wondering if this person, the person they're with, is still thinking about this other person. Yes, they are. They're thinking about a promise that they made to this person. Or a promise that they made to the person they're with now. And that because of this promise, they feel trapped. I feel like somebody is giving somebody mixed signals now because they don't know where they want to be, or their heart is really empty. They really don't have any connection there, but because they made a promise, maybe they made a promise that they weren't going to cheat anymore, or they were just going to work on something. What is this about? What is all this about, this promise? I just don't like with the kids coming out here, because I do feel like there's a parent who's jealous of a child. Abandoned, left out, walked away, and cold. I feel like the promise is that somebody who's not going to leave a situation, totally abandon it or something like that. Shocking, turmoil, trouble, and unexpected. Obscurity, secrets, mysteries, and concealing. So somebody here is keeping something secret, something hidden. This could be their feelings. It could be that they really want to leave. They really want to walk away. That they're really sick and tired of something. There's something shocking here. What's this shocking here? What's... Commitment. It's coming out in the reverse. Somebody no longer wants to commit. Divine Feminine. Yeah. Somebody no longer wants to commit. I feel like it's because they've lost this Divine Feminine. They no longer want to keep a promise here to about something. There could be a air sign, Aquarius, Libra, Gemini, or there's a woman here who's thinking long and hard. Like somebody, it could be giving someone mixed signals right now or very soon. And somebody is starting to get clarity that someone may not have wanted a real commit, or maybe changing their mind about a commitment, a marriage or something, because somebody's not their Divine Feminine or masculine, or something is just off here. Hopefully somebody's not abusive to someone because they feel threatened about another person's glow up. That's ridiculous. And now I'm really getting that. I'm getting somebody like, well, why can't you be like this person? Why can't you do like this here? Clarify. Clinging, holding on, obsessive, and spying. Yeah, somebody's holding on to someone else. Influences in the reverse. Yeah, somebody's apologizing. Somebody wants to apologize, wants forgiveness. They want to say they're sorry. Influences in the reverse. They don't want the third party. They don't want to be attached to something that was influencing them before. What's the best thing for the collective, whoever's watching? I mean, there's different people watching this, so I don't know. Because some of you, you know where you are on this. Chasing thrills, excitement, and good times. So somebody could be thinking about the fact that they had a good time with someone. Reminiscing on the good times. They see someone as very beautiful, graceful, kind-hearted, and charming. Rejection. But there's some type of abandonment here. Somebody could have dismissed someone, or they could be in the process of dismissing someone else because someone's heart is somewhere else. Twin flame, mirroring shared feelings and reflection. Somebody feels a close bond with someone. And somebody feels like someone helps them to grow. I got this before. Somebody could be experiencing growth an elevation or something in their life is like improved since they came in contact with someone, and it's confusing another person. Somebody's not sure, like somebody's confused, somebody's uncertain. Maybe they're uncertain about the future, what's going to happen now. Yeah, somebody's going through an emotional storm because somebody's withdrawing. Somebody's withdrawing from someone, or they're about to. I feel like somebody withdrew from someone, and then that person is beginning to withdraw from who they're with. Someone could be at a distance, or there's like an emotional distance. Somebody could distance themselves because they want peace. Somebody could feel like they curse themselves, or like somebody's doing some type of energy work to keep them away from another person too. Wow. Because someone was hot and cold with another person, and it could have been done due to some type of spell work, some type of energy that was being sent to an earth angel. Somebody could have a family with someone, and someone could be pregnant. And whoever this is who has this family with someone, they are reflecting on someone else. Their intuition is telling them. They could be listening to certain songs and getting messages and downloads, or someone is here. But somebody's trying to resist some urges here because they're obsessively watching another person. Somebody could have made a promise that they were not going to reach out to someone, not talk to someone, not do something, and they're ready to walk it back. Plain and simple. The thing about this is, if someone left the situation and they're thriving, they're doing very well, you know, I would think twice about re-entering something. He talks about y'all's sex life. Now his friends want you. So somebody could have been running their mouth to people about someone's sex life. Yeah, somebody's hoping that something will come back together. Somebody could have been talking about someone's sex life to their friends. And yeah, if they're connected with someone, they don't feel an emotional bond with someone. They feel like they're still drawn to something that they had and may have possibly lost here. So if you feel like somebody's pulling away from you, because you could be on any side of this, you know, some of you could be connected with somebody and they're moving different, and you may suspect that, you know, they're shifting, they're hot and cold with you. It could be because they're reflecting on something from their past, or someone from their past. And you know, I don't want anybody to get hurt in this situation, but I do feel like somebody here knows about another person from their past. Maybe someone feels like the person they're dealing with is still connected. What action can the collective expect in this situation? The Tower. Something's going to come crumbling down here. Something has to fall apart in order for there to be some forward action, forward movement in another direction here. Now, it's going to stress somebody else out, whatever this communication, whatever this action is with this Eight of Wands. Because something here is about to blow up in somebody's face, or something's about to come crumbling down. I feel like that's what a shock is. Like somebody's going to make a bold move that shocks the hell out of someone. What is this bold move? The Emperor. The Seven of Swords. Somebody finna do something silently. I don't know if they're planning to pursue someone with the Seven of Swords, or they're going to do something that's behind someone's back. What are they going to do here? This person, if they're married, they could be going behind someone's back to consult with someone for some type of advice. Something with this Emperor energy. What is this person, what's shocking about what they're planning to do? The Stairway to Light. Somebody's about to go with their intuition. Somebody feels like they're led somewhere. They're being guided somewhere else. And this is going to catch someone off. Somebody's going to feel betrayed. But I feel like somebody feels like they have more growth in another direction. They experience something positive and uplifting. Maybe somebody's very inspirational or something. Somebody's feeling led to do something, but the way they move, it makes somebody feel like they're betrayed. How is this other person gonna feel when they make this move, or if they make this move? Because this could just be what someone's thinking about. But this Emperor is ready to take control of a situation where they've been sneaking and lying to themselves, or they've been hiding the fact that they find someone else attractive here. The Five of Cups with the Ten of Swords, they're definitely contemplating putting something to a complete end. This person could be drinking a lot, or this person is like consulting with someone. They could be at a bar talking to some friends, or they're doing some type of communication with someone, maybe trying to get advice or something like that. But the Ten of Swords is a very painful ending. You know, this is someone who feels like the only way to come out of some situation is for them to put an end to it. Yeah, the Four of Wands. They could be living with someone, or there's something about a community that they're in, or a circle of friends or something. Look at the Justice with the Four of Swords. That somebody is ready to lay something to rest, possibly even take some type of legal action to make sure that something is completely over. But somebody wants to make something happen. I mean, this is some strong energy for somebody. But I don't like the violent, and that's where I have the problem. In the beginning, this is somebody who has a problem with someone's growth. And I kind of feel like this is someone who a divine feminine or a divine masculine came in contact with, and this person has elevated in some way. And it's seven of coins. Somebody planted seed into someone, and somebody's seeing the growth. The thing is, as they grow, it's like it's making them detach from something else. Also, it's like, as they are growing, I feel like whoever this divine feminine, divine masculine is, this person has also grown even more since there was some type of ending or detachment. So this person may feel like they're ready to join with the divine feminine or divine masculine, and it very well may be true, but I kind of get the feeling like that person, the divine feminine or divine masculine, has elevated so much more since then. So will they be on the same page? I really don't know. Three of Cups, Four of Coins. This is something about friendship, circle. Yeah. Four of Coins. Somebody like holding back. Somebody could be holding back from some friends, or holding back from entertaining anybody else or something like that. What's the Three of Cups, Four of Coins? Someone doesn't seem so interested in certain things. Maybe somebody's outgrown something. Three of Swords. They're detaching from something. Maybe somebody is finally grown up here from being in this player energy. And because of their growth, it's making somebody else feel left out in the cold. Like, oh, you're too good. Now look at the Death card. This is all about transformation. This could be happening right here in Scorpio season. Somebody's changing their perspective. Somebody's growing up. Somebody, like, wants to, with the stairway to light, this is somebody who is choosing a different path to follow the lighted path. So I feel like somebody is leaving the devil energy. Even though it didn't come out in the reverse, somebody is tired of that. Maybe they were connected to somebody who let them do whatever they want to do. And maybe they realized this is not what they want. Or maybe they were in some type of relationship where it just wasn't any real balance. Maybe everybody just kind of did what they wanted to do, and there was no oneness here. But I feel like somebody is starting to realize what they want, like what they need to have. Let me get something from the Confessions of the Soulmate, because I do feel like this is a soulmate connection, and it feels like it served its purpose, and that was to help someone to grow. So even if you don't get back together or work something out with this person or whatever, maybe it's just a friendship thing, or it may not be nothing at all. I feel like somebody is, the seeds that someone planted into someone are sprouting up, and it's causing a separation where they are. Message of love. I am thinking about you, my love, even though you think I am not. I miss you every day at day and night. I am curious to know what you have been doing. How did your day go by without me? Sometimes I wonder, do you even think of me? I am feeling the urge to reach out to you, my love, and I will promise. See, something about a promise. I don't know. It's like somebody made a promise to a divine feminine or divine masculine, maybe that they were not going to ever let go or never leave them alone. I don't know. Something about, sorry, I shook this. Something about a promise. Let me get one more here. Faith. I have faith and hope in our connection and in us. I know you have been brought into my life for a reason. It's bigger than both of us. I know that we are destined to be together and have faith on God that they will find the way for us. So somebody does have faith. Somebody has faith that this will come together. Someone feels like they have encountered their twin flame. They have encountered someone who they're supposed to be with. But right now, ooh, child, their situation is crazy because they're detaching from someone emotionally. What's the tea around this third party, this other person? You know, I don't know. I don't know if this was a karmic connection or not. And I wouldn't want anybody like leaving their relationship just to come to a divine feminine unless they're, you know, I believe people need time to heal. People need time. Don't bounce around from one to the next, right? What's the tea around this person who feels like they're getting left hooked and dodged a bullet? This person could feel like, even though they could be aware that this person is acting different or something, they could feel like they've hooked this person already with certain things that they do or something like that. And with dodge the bullet, they could be hoping that they don't have to, that this person doesn't go anywhere. But I do see where somebody's shocked. Tell me about this third party. Tell me about the third party. Too busy winning. It's coming out in reverse. Yeah, this person, they're not experiencing, something's going on with this person. And I feel like they're the one, because I did see grudge holder. They're the one that could be holding a grudge against someone's ex or past person or something like that. Or they're holding a grudge against a person that they're with who doesn't really want to be there anymore. Because this person is in their head overthinking a situation. They're overanalyzing something. I feel like they're thinking about the fact that something's not going well for them or in the situation that they're in. Something with too busy winning is in the reverse. Tell me more about this third party situation. Wolf in sheep's clothing. Somebody's hiding their feelings. Hiding the fact that they're looking someone up, that they're watching someone, that they're still connected, curious about you. Now somebody, I feel like this person is curious about who this divine feminine is over here and what they got going on. It makes them feel slightly insecure though. So they're starting to connect the dots and say, oh, this is why you're doing this now. Because somebody could have picked up someone's traits. Like, say, for example, if you taught this person how to burn incense or I don't know, whatever the case. They could be using that stuff. And this person is like, where did you get that from? And they probably don't want to say where they got it from. But somebody could get violent, though. And that's the problem that I have. Does this person have the potential to be violent? Tripping on you and extra triggered. I cannot. It's this third party. It's that person. They have the potential to be very violent towards someone. Who they want to be violent towards? Because I know they're not going to come for the divine feminine or divine masculine. I don't know. Player, somebody who they feel playing with their emotions, playing with their feelings. Yep, they feel like this person doesn't really want them like that. Why do they feel that way? I feel like if something was really sexual, ignoring in the reverse. I feel like this person is ignoring them. Curious about you. This person is not ignoring you. This person, if you talk to this person or you text this person or you reach out, this person does not, I don't know if they reach back out to you or something like that. I don't know. But something about being ignored has somebody triggered. It says extra triggered and tripping on you with player. Somebody feel like somebody's playing with their feelings. Meanwhile, what's the tea around it? Yeah, crying over you. Somebody feels like somebody is not over another person and they're just dealing with them and money and shit is not going well or something's not going right. I feel like somebody was putting up a front anyway with wolf in sheep's clothing. Someone was putting up a front. Yeah, somebody should never took their ass over there because it seemed to me like, how did y'all get in this? How is the divine feminine, divine masculine? What's the tea around the divine feminine, divine masculine? Fake smiles. I feel like you're holding it together here. So it says divine feminine, divine masculine is putting on a fake smile. I feel like that's the divine, whoever this person is with is really trying to hold it together and it's not really going so well for them. Somebody could, because they're, see, scarcity tactics, and somebody neglects a child. There's a bad parent out here. They could be violent towards the kids or be violent in front of the kids or something here with child neglect. Or somebody's worried that if they make a move, somebody's not going to have a good connection with their child anymore, or somebody's going to try to intimidate them with child support or not being able to see their kids. So somebody's putting up a front here because they know the person they're dealing with ain't shit. Yeah, talking shit. This person talks a lot of shit. Oh my. Fishing for comments. Somebody who always wants attention, always wants somebody, and they're very sneaky too. They're sneaky and they're trying to block something from someone. So somebody basically got themselves stuck in a situation that they're no longer interested in. And I feel like whoever the star energy is that they're watching, this person is probably unaware, don't care. Yeah, they want this person back. Somebody could have realized now that they got in a relationship with somebody who was all about money, comfort, or they themselves got into a relationship with somebody for the stability, or they're trying to stay in something because maybe there's more money, but that's drying up. Something's drying up. You got too busy winning in the reverse. So whatever someone thought they were going to get, they may have gotten it for a while, but it's not there anymore because something's being blocked here. See, I feel like it's being blocked because somebody's elevating. Yeah, spiritual hater. There's somebody who's over here doing dark magic. I already picked that up. Some energy is being blocked and being sent back. That's all. Somebody's energy is being sent back. Forcer, yep. Somebody sit here and thought that they were going to force a divine masculine or divine feminine to struggle or for something to happen to this person. It's going right back. Yeah, because they want to argue and be physical and act a fool. In the name of love, you want to do all of this in the name of love for somebody who is losing interest. So I feel like whatever's backfired, this person has lost attraction for the person who they're with. They feel alone now. This person's starting to feel like their emotions are being played with. But was it really? Because I feel like somebody could have done some manipulation to get someone to stay with them anyway, to keep them from moving on. Yeah, creeping. Somebody was possibly cheating. Creeping. But somebody's watching somebody, like, it's ridiculous. Anyways, I'm going to leave it here. I feel like, yeah, somebody has to figure out how they're going to get themselves out of a situation, but I feel like they shouldn't try to get out of the situation and come directly to a divine feminine. I feel like somebody here is violent, and someone does not need to bring that to a person who is not, they ain't got nothing to do with it. You know what I'm saying? So somebody needs to lay low, you know, work out their issues. Don't come, you know, I had a situation one time. I don't really want to go in detail about it, but I had an ex, they were going through it with somebody, and they come running to my house. And I'm like, look, you can't just be running over here. Y'all been out here fighting and carrying on. You can't be running over here, because I don't think they know where I stay, but still, don't leave no trail or nobody coming to my house and think that we got something going on, because we don't. You know, and I'm like, really, I'd be concerned about that kind of stuff, because somebody here is violent, and it's like, you don't come over there to divine feminine or divine masculine, because some of these divine feminines and divine masculine are not going to be sitting there praying while somebody's threatening their life. Somebody's going to get these holy hands, honey. Ain't nobody got time. Nobody got time. So, yeah, choose wisely, whatever side of this reading you're on. If it's not your story, but you still enjoyed it, please hit the like button, guys. And you can hype up the video if you're on YouTube. I would greatly appreciate it. I'm going to leave it here and finish watching my game, because it has already started past halftime, and I've just been going. I got it on mute, though. If you would like to book a personal reading, all of my information is in the description box. You can only book readings through my website. That is it. There's no other way, so please don't be fooled by anybody trying to get you guys to do anything else. All right? There's only one way to book readings. All right? Thank you guys so much for your time and your support. I hope you guys have a wonderful rest of the weekend. And I will talk to you guys on the next video. I'll probably come back and do some more after the game. I'll see you guys later.